Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My A-spoon going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The play fake. Here's Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the tight end goes in motion left. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Cohen gets it again on 2nd. And he's got some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, a run with Cohen. Joseph Osai there on the stop. The Chiefs at 7-2 here on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. They try again with Cohen. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On play action, Mariota. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
A run between the tackles with Cohen. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. In motion comes the tight end left. Second down, they go again with Henry. And some room to maneuver. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing.
There he goes, left side. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tariq Cohen hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
65 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. This defense for the Chiefs, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
20.
Play action. Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. A first down carry for Henry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the counter, it's Henry. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Mariota on 1st down. On the move to his left. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 10-yard line.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing again on second down. Mariota. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. The extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And his throw is incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Got a man, Slayton. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. They'll run up the middle with Cohen. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 5 now, second and a yard. Again, it's Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Quick throw out wide from Mariota. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down, as you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 88 yards. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Ryan going to fire this out wide. Touchdown, Dolphins! A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's a give running left. It's Cohen. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 173 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a handoff to Cohen running left side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Joey Sly on for a field goal.
Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan, they set up the screen for Henry. And some space here. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. That's how you run the screen right there. The defenders get out of place, and then there's a lot of room to maneuver for your running back.
That's because all the defenders, or I should say the bulk of the defenders, were chasing the quarterback. Great disguise, great fake. Got the screen out there, turned into a large gain.
A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Again, it's Henry. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The point after is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
This one is Slayton over the middle. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. On the handoff, it's Cohen. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On third down, a run with Cohen. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle is number 49.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Fielded right around the 8. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They go play action with Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Ready, blue 80.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Chris Jones on the stop.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 9. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 133 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point safely through. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Going quickly here to Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Mariota. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
By Justin Houston. A loss of 9. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.